In May 2010, a frantic 23-minute 911 call shattered the late-night silence of Oak Beach, Long Island. A young woman named Shannon Gilbert was running for her life, screaming that someone was after her. Shannon vanished into the marshlands that night. But when state police began searching for her body months later, they didn't just find Shannon. They stumbled upon something far more terrifying. Hidden in the dense brush along Ocean Parkway were the remains of 4 other women. The hunt for the Long Island serial killer had officially begun. The 4 women, Maureen Brainerd Barnes, Melissa Barthélemy, Megan Waterman, and Amber Lynn Costello, became known as the Gilgo Four. All of them had been wrapped in burlap and placed just feet away from each other. As the investigation expanded, more remains were uncovered, bringing the chilling total to 11 victims. For 13 long years, the case remained ice-cold. Families of the victims demanded justice, while the residents of Long Island lived in fear, wondering if the monster was living right next door. The killer was methodical, meticulous, and seemed completely invisible to the FBI and local task forces. He knew exactly how to evade the law. But every monster eventually makes a mistake. In 2022, a newly formed task force reopened the files with fresh eyes and modern technology. They tracked a green Chevrolet Avalanche truck that had been seen near one of the victims' houses back in 2010. That truck belonged to an unlikely suspect. His name was Rex Heuermann. He wasn't a drifter or a typical criminal. He was a successful, 59-year-old architectural consultant working right in the heart of Manhattan. To his neighbors in Massapequa Park, he was a quiet family man who rode the train to work every morning. But behind closed doors, Heuermann was living a dark, sinister double life, keeping a massive arsenal of over 90 firearms in his basement. Surveillance teams began tracking Heuermann's every move. The definitive breakthrough came from the most unexpected place, a discarded pizza box. In January 2023, undercover investigators watched Heuermann throw away a pizza box into a trash can in Manhattan. They quickly recovered it. Forensic teams extracted male DNA from a leftover pizza crust inside the box. When they compared it to a hair found on the burlap used to wrap the victim Megan Waterman, it was a perfect match. The architectural genius had left his signature on the crime scene. On July 13, 2023, heavily armed police swarmed Manhattan and placed Rex Heuermann in handcuffs. The decades-long nightmare of Gilgo Beach was finally coming to a close. Facing a mountain of forensic and digital evidence, justice moved swiftly. Rex Heuermann was officially convicted, receiving multiple life sentences without the possibility of parole. He will spend the rest of his days behind bars. The quiet streets of Long Island can finally breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that the shadow in the brush is gone forever. If you want to dive deeper into America's most chilling cold cases, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.